Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet Atik.
IMANI mu any German sometimes when Obi is naturally malicious, we are not sure you.
Naturally malicious.
We are not sure you.
And also then.
On says some IMANI for a king. And you know, starting from 20, the very minute this the current crop of commissioners see Yediomba office mu. Omuyo imagine say they want to present a credible, durable and workable electoral register. IMANI for sure here. Ja omuye ma omudi theories are any book mu crowd by.
Oh how?
Na Q theory chairman.
Q theory.
Q theory. What be that? What can be that? Omo no omudi by. And nyina na a part of a ploy to discredit the Electoral Commission and to create a certain impression about the Electoral Commission. Because they were met with facts, they were met with the truth. And at the end of the day, all those claims they made fell flat. And let me grab this saying that they were waiting for another election year. Chairman, if you feel strongly about some of these things are okay, why wait till an election year? Because some of the things they are raising were things that happened in 2020. For example, the acquisition of new BVDs and BVRC AC in 2020. When they were confronted with the truth and the evidence, that was when Asemno Etikodai. And one would expect that if you still felt strongly about Sanuman, post elections, but why Chayama elections SRB drew? What's our confirmation? Odiba yes, shoot is down. Now, Omo who said they wanted to create a certain public disaffection for the Electoral Commission. I'm fan of the CHRAJ. CHRAJ there is a place that.
Are you saying say Omuni Naso?
Look at the words they are using: wastage, misappropriation, misuse of public funds. Electoral Commission only auditors. They have both internal and external auditors. What constitutes the wastage? The mere fact that the Electoral Commission decided to go for new BVDs and BVRs, that is what in their estimation constitutes wastage. Meanwhile, documents official documents between buying new BVDs and BVRs and refurbishing old ones, it made financial reason for the Electoral Commission to buy new ones. And I'll share some of the details with you, Chairman.
But I didn't know raise as because of me perpetual. Also perpetual.
No, naturally malicious.
Naturally malicious.
Because, Chairman.
I didn't know because
yes.
Say it be almost soon your man no much from my dream.
Chairman, their only argument is say the Electoral Commission had an opportunity and an option to refurbish old BVDs and BVRs. And just see her and you can say but the Electoral Commission, the set of electoral commissioners before Jim Muno, almost your margin said they were going to refurbish and buy new BVDs and then BVRs for the district level elections and Basu in 2019, and then for the public referendum Nanka Yebe in 2018. And it was going to cost them, and then of course they were going to set up a new data center. Now was going to cost them $56 million. And Usha quantities Nanka, the refurbished BVRs and BVDs, Usha quantities they were way less compared to near Electoral Commission eto fufro. Until you combine the number of BVDs and BVRs are now. I can say Electoral Commission they were planning to refurbish and then to buy new ones. There is no way let me just mention the figures for you. Under BVDs and biometric verification devices.
Okay.
And we use when we are on the voting day nankasano. Exactly. And the Electoral Commission, the Maminkano Charlotte led Electoral Commission. Omuyo margin said they were going to refurbish 46,200. Chairman TNU.
46,200.
Naba could be cost $244. Cost of refurbishment $244.
Okay.
The total cost for the refurbishment would be $11,272,800. And they also plan say nanka omodi 10,000 BVDs fufro eba beka ho. And no fufro no, they were planning to buy one at $917. It's here for figures ni you. And the total cost was going to be $9,170,000. Maminjina BVD sonum. Everybody BVD so maminjina BVD sonum. Na mi brand near electoral commission. Mika and electoral commission yomu ye. Some first one it was 46,200 for refurbishment, 10,000 for new. Ukabo mwa obenya 56,200 in all. The current electoral commission, because HSB BV are manufacturers of these devices. My electoral commission even under Charlotte says equipment are yedi bremwi EOL as it is end of life, which means a group and bia either pass no major manufacture and technology omu use the mass devices no omu use bi. They wrote to them say sad devices yedi mamwi say see drew the end of the life
the time as soon. Okay.
And their suggestion is munto fufro na refurbishment amu beye enya de mbetime use ya check. So the electoral commission of today felt look, if the manufacturers are advising say adi UL and even me, I'm an ordinary citizen, I have these documents, the letters, the correspondence between the electoral commission and even the HSBBV. Electoral commission for Yankasa even published some of these documents. Until because when obi naturally malicious, who can Ukraine channel onye na adwin so obeti nti we en den a enya dia obeti. And when they realize that there is an issue of EOL, there is an issue of refurbishment, no, why don't we buy new ones? New BVDs. Chairman T, they ended up buying 74,500. 74,500 as against 10,000 new BVDs and 46,200 refurbished ones. And listen to the cost. It cost you can say electoral commission $917. $917. But Titi4 no near nanka say you can say Mika electoral commission there no
previous one.
In fact new BVDs na omo imagine say omo betono. I think I've already mentioned the figure. But the current EC, 74,500, instead of $917, it was costing them $336. In the German, compare between $917 per DVD machine and $336. AM. And they ended up buying 74,500 because of the cost. BVRs under the SYL Electoral Commission they were projecting say BVR kit bia fufro bia would cost them $5,145. Until they were projecting to buy just 1,000. That would have cost 5.145 million. And then to refurbish it would have cost them 3,565. Chairman T near the current one omuto BVR kits for. So compare 5,145 to 3,423. That's what, and then 38 cents. Near current electoral commission for they felt that since the equipment are UL and we can get a better deal compared to near Nakani for no on betono, they were able to buy 8,500 new BVR kits. You turn around and say how can this amount to wastage? So Obia ultimately saving a total of $112 million. Because if we were to use figures now,
I think I don't need you and IMANI.
And Namika said it is natural mischief and malice. Because these are way
I didn't see natural mischief. Diana be more my natural mischief and malice.
Chairman, and they say because almost share at the RC and at every time they get defeated by facts and figures, evidence. Now Zomunjai says CHRAJ, Yangoti are wastage. Who determines what is wastage? So now Imani phone awarded to me to determine wastage and misappropriation. There are auditors, and there are two layers of auditors for the Electoral Commission. They have internal auditors and they have external auditors. And these are more auditors now who near Wookie electoral Imani for and better bibia omwe and determines the fact that the Electoral Commission saved this country $112 million a wastage. it is my misappropriation of public funds. Would you want to here? And you can only come to one conclusion: natural malice, because the very day I heard the way
just Otenhunu
midasi.
I didn't. What's the basis? What's the basis for your conclusion?
Because chairman, if I hold a certain viewpoint, then you confront Abia. Now the set of facts are me one. Maybe now inconclusive and now incomplete. Now why me can wasem no? Who the facts ni be dey dia? Who the be tudwa? Na me hu ni say asema okay. Abia the way na me dream no. Sa enye sa na tie. I should be humble enough. Say me admit you can say defeat krana. Ese me come anutum. But to consistently repeat the same things who can ye defeat and the electoral commission keeps doing their job better than at every turn they keep doing their job better. Then ya who can enwa na who jina su eka. It can only be one conclusion. Because apart from IMANI, Minyenti, any other civil society organization, I almost say the pages of BVDs and BVIC amounted to waste of money. And then they are not the only institution that is in the governance space. And as SCSWA, in the governance space.
Maybe no more information.
Wahi. My information no wahi. The more information they say they should have done refurbishment instead of buying new ones. And no. More information say they wasted money because there was an opportunity for them to do refurbishment. And another catch out say equipment no were EOL and me amiti I even have documents extra correspondence between the manufacturers and electoral commission. And then electoral commission we even that no. Throw the man. And they say if you have some information and nibi na they are better still I see chinchina electoral commission wasted money. I can only wish them well at CHRAJ. But me say yaga. Just like the Q theory failed, Sa way I dare say no one year enkosi bibia. But at the end of the day, chairman, mark it on the wall. Let them go to CHRAJ. Na CHRAJ and kase nyomu kan engineer so be anim. The following day they come back with the same things. And na mika say Otenhunu de eni eduro. Chairman we send yensa sa yare no. Because it's a matter of Nipano decisions.
Are you saying documents and information also one?
Yeah.
IMANI for Nibi.
Me see, electoral commission even published some of them. Yen Mazda at the time we held a press conference, even shared it with journalists. And there's no way I said they have not cited these documents. The chairman we and still nyawuka na uke ya. Oh, let's just say it can only be one conclusion.
But queuing when also na day.
Okay. On the COVID time, no, never registration. Almost yo.
To send a registration.
Almost in fact, turn out to be terrible. Young Gotia, the ZKFC queuing theory, and untina didn't know. Electoral Commission was projecting to register 12 million people. They ended up registering 17 million people. And their queue theory was that Obiambao. And the idea they projected to register 12 million ended up registering 17 million, which means there's a queue theory, because it doesn't exist until it failed. Secondly, the Electoral Commission projected said they were going to do registration in 40 days. They ended up doing it in 38 days.
2 days short.
2 days short. And look at the number of people who want to register account. Chairman said registration now happy.
Yeah.
Even in COVID, look at how successful it was. Obiabo Mabasu. But IMANI phone kwande omkase nye. Unche money pani nyadi before they could even start bombs or adi we be bomb nye. And no apart from key theory no say omodi sika bebre koton you man instead of the sani register no here ni sani man. They are just rehashing old failed issues. And me
maybe CHRAJ will come up with something else.
It will be a miracle. But like I said, I wish them well. But my hope is say omu wie CHRAJ na pema omu fancy wa. Because omono at every 10 anko year they always come back, repackage whatever issues that have failed in a different form. Now omo they are twaso come wasem. Mami ve no entry because at the end of the day me GD ni say if what Niomu King is what they are taking to you can say CHRAJ. I dare say Engozi Yaga.
Peace FM 104.3 Good to meet